probably does there, but at least here I know that there is legislation in place that if you make a false police report, it's a false instrument, and you're supposed to be charged. The penalty
Exactly right. Same thing here.
the
Yep.
penalty is 6 months to a year, but they never enforce it. They won't enforce it, claiming, oh, if we enforce it, then it's going to discourage them from filing complaints. It's going to discourage liars, and you don't want that. You want the liars. You want as many of the liars as you can get. It makes your job easy. It's not a crime really there. No one's really doing anything. You just have to process paperwork, and you get a couple of extra hours overtime. That's what's going on.
And it's incentivized to drag out. Like I said before about the 7 years of family court. If you actually put things into place and said to these people, right, within 2 years, which would actually be in the child's best interest, we're going to work this out and you parents are going to come to an agreement, or we're going to put orders in place for you, then the problem is that the lawyers involved and the ICLs, the independent children's lawyers, and all the court-appointed so-called self-proclaimed professionals, they're not going to get that pool of funding to slowly drain from over the next 7 years. So therefore, it's not incentivized for them to wrap things up fast. It's actually beneficial for them to drag it out as long as they can and get the full amount from the government funding schemes. And I remember when this first happened to me, I rang around thinking, all right, I'll find the best family lawyer in the country. And he said to me, I'll never forget this, he said, if your ex-partner has legal aid, you're stuffed, mate. This will drag out for years because it doesn't matter what you say or do. Her party is just going to drag it out for the exact reason that I just outlined, that there's a lot of money sitting there. They're not going to take just a small chunk of it and wrap it up quickly when they can drag it out and they can pay off their new BMW, or not go on a family holiday at the expense of the misery of other families that have been destroyed.
Exactly. And it's the same thing here. And then they get more cases on top of it. So considering the fact they're dragging you out, they're dragging other people out, which drags you out even more because they're dragging other people out anymore, more. So it just perpetuates itself, 100%.
Yeah. And the insult to try to tell us that it's in the child's best interest. I mean, what child doesn't want to know one complete half of their family? Because it isn't just mum or dad that gets alienated. Most of the time when you're cut off, it's your entire family doesn't get to see that child anymore.
Yes, it is.